The City of Gothenburg turns 400 this year and celebrates this anniversary with a comprehensive and exciting program which lasts until 2023 and beyond. Gothenburg is proud of its long tradition of international trade and relations with strong connections to Germany. Germans helped build the city here where Gustav Adolf pointed, and the German Protestant parish is 400 years old, just like the city itself. But Gothenburg is also using its 400-year anniversary to further develop the city and region as a whole for the future. Gothenburg is presenting itself to the world as a role model for sustainable growth, a laboratory for innovation.
Here is one of the oldest places in Gothenburg, and the Germans were involved in the building of the city from the very beginning.
It's a kind of landmark for the city. Even Swedish people are coming here. Once a week we have concerts here with different organs we have in our church, and we are contributing also to the cultural life in the city center of Gothenburg.
We will be shown around the green Port of Gothenburg, which has ambitious goals for climate neutrality and for becoming the most competitive port in the world. We will visit 3 science parks where the city, academia and enterprises interact to develop smart solutions for information and communication, e-mobility, sustainable housing and life sciences.
Have very innovative solutions, trying new ways to decarbonize, because the decarbonization of the sea trade is of course the most important aspect.
I read, preparing for our conversation, that the Stena line is even planning in the German-Swedish route, Swedish-German route, up to 2030, I think, to go completely CO2 free. Is that true?
They do have plans. They are already actually trying methanol as an alternative fuel, and methanol is one of the most promising alternative fuels for shipping for the future. And we've already tried that for a couple of years here in Gothenburg on the German route. And Stena Line is also planning on using batteries in the future, being fully fossil free, which of course is very innovative and very special, and we're very proud of having that in Gothenburg.
We are here together with Gunilla Börkmark. Gunilla Börkmark is Director of International Relations at the City of Gothenburg.
There is so much happening in the city because of the anniversary. All the projects, all the ideas, everything that people have been working along in so many years to make come true. I would recommend to go to the gothenburg.com homepage, and there was so much information over there to what you can join in.
In fact, Lindholmen Science Park celebrated 20 years of operation last year during 2020. So it's been here for 20 years, working together with the academia, the industry and the public sector, the cities and government and so on. Electrification, connectivity, automation are important things that we spent a lot of time and energy on.
Gothenburg is a rapidly developing city. Here we see what the plans are for the future.
We are actually using used bus batteries. We had an electrified bus driven by batteries, and when a battery ages and loses the capacity, it needs to be replaced in the bus, because the bus should always go. In this case, we use those aged batteries as energy storage in one of our projects behind that building. 130 apartments, and we use the battery as energy storage.
So if I look at the European funding, which will be increased probably in the future, we need at least 3 partners to connect. And to get scale, that's the European advantage with this large market.
I mean, Sweden is a very small country. We are 10 million people. Solutions we are creating here is very good, but to get a bigger effect, we need to use the European collaboration to get the spread of that technology transfer or solution transfer.
Here is a lot founded from Central Europe, Sahlgrenska Science Park was founded by the City of Gothenburg and the West region. This region is actually the largest region in Sweden and the oldest one as well. And we have the largest hospital, the teaching hospital here in the Nordics as well. So, and then also the University of Gothenburg as well as the Technology University here.
If a European company wants to join hands or come here, how do you organize it? Do you organize pitches or do you welcome them individually?
Both, I would say. We never close the door to a good collaboration. So what we really do here in a non-profit way is to enable others to grow. And we do that in many different ways. And for instance, we are part, and I know that Germany as well is, we are part of EIT Health on a European level. And I think that is a really good organization to make this happen.
So this is Sjöfartssalen, one of our meetings rooms here in City Hall in Gothenburg. And you have a very nice view out here on Gustav Adolfs torg.
You were linked to Germany, but to all of Europe since Hansa times. And now, what is your connection now in your function to other European cities?
We are members in some different networks, but the ones that we are focusing most on now is the String network, which is a network built on the communities in the northern part of Germany, Denmark and Sweden, and also the southern part of Norway, with improving the infrastructure between these regions, between Oslo and Hamburg.
Welcome to Gothenburg, the best coast of Sweden. Gothenburg is a city that always has been open to the world. Throughout our history, we have welcomed people and influences. For example, the city was built and organized by the Dutch, the German and the Scots. So we have a long history together. Today's focus is on develop Gothenburg into an environmentally, socially and economically sustainable city. Development needs to be sustainable, environmentally, economically and socially. We all know how important it is to exchange experience and keep an openness for collaboration between nations. So thank you for these 400 years of collaboration, and I'm looking forward for the next 400 years.